serious, right, is synonymous with serious. So we have the word uh, so severity, severity. That means severity là the fact or condition of being severe, tức là cái tình trạng nghiêm trọng, có sự nghiêm trọng. Severity, severity, severity. Okay, so I can say to lessen the severity of air pollution. Lessen the severity of air pollution. Okay. Okay, so can you suggest some ways to lessen the severity of air pollution?
Yeah.
What should we do? We can use public transport more whenever possible. What else?
The people should drain plastic plastic to
Plastic plastic items.
last item to item to paper item or wood.
What else?
Remove the factories from away city.
Remove the
Factories.
factories from cities. Okay. Glass, right? Glass. These kinds of materials. Basically, they are called material, and they are sustainable. Okay, sustainable materials. So you can say we can shift biến đổi á, we can shift to sustainable materials like paper or glass or wooden materials to protect the environment. Right. Sustainable, bền vững. We can shift to đúng không? Sustainable materials. Material là material nhé, materials. Sustainable materials like these kinds of stuff. Paper, wood and glass. Instead of using plastic bags, you can use paper or maybe glass bottle to contain drinks when you buy coffee or stuff. Glass bottle. Cái bình thủy tinh đó. Okay, so but basically I think it's change your habit of using plastic. It's not really beneficial, or to lessen the severity of air pollution. I think take more public transport. Taking more public transport is more beneficial. Okay, so what else? What else can you think of? Is there any solution to reduce air pollution?
Air pollution.
To reduce air pollution.
Grow more.
Yeah, grow more trees and plants. Yeah, plants. Grow more trees and plants. What else? Yeah, this is the most important. We have to raise the public. Public means everyone. Public's aware awareness. Yeah, that's correct. This is the most important, right? We have to raise the public's awareness. So you can mention this idea. You can mention this point at the end of your answer. The most important one is to raise the public's awareness. The public's awareness. Yeah, it's really important, right? Because it all comes down to the public's awareness. Okay. Okay, so have you ever heard any government initiatives to protect the environment? Has the government done anything to protect the environment?
Now, in Vietnam, the government inhabited cấm chế thôi.
Is banned. Is banning.
It's banning the car in
Petrol.
petrol car, petrol vehicle in the city.
Petrol vehicles in cities, in big cities, right? In major or big city, in major is similar to the word big or major cities. In major cities, right? Banning petrol vehicles in major cities. Okay, so do you think it's effective? Do you think it's effective? Rather than do you think it's effective compared to electricity vehicles?
The
Petrol driven. Petrol driven
government
vehicles.
sport refund company refund buy and break they break test when everybody buy the production.
Yeah, okay. But do you think it's effective for protecting the environment? For protecting the environment, does it beneficial for the environment? Maybe in short term, in a short term là gì? In a short term, it can reduce the amount of gas emissions. It can reduce the amount of vehicle emissions, right? It can reduce the amount of vehicle emissions. Vehicle emissions. Okay, emissions, that means khí thải, vehicle emissions. But in a long term, it can increase the electric waste. Generate là tạo ra, generate more cái gì? Electric e-waste. Waste là gì mọi người? E-waste, electric waste là gì? Electric, cái từ waste mà mình học đó đó. Waste là rác thải gì? Rác thải điện. Cái nào nó sẽ dễ xử lý hơn?
hải sản.
Which is cái which is là cái electric waste is more difficult to solve. It's more difficult to solve. To solve. Xử lý nó sẽ khó để xử lý hơn, which is more difficult to solve, đúng không? So maybe I think it's not really beneficial, especially for the environment, because you reduce the amount of petrol-driven vehicles, but you increase the amount of electric wastes, which also can be bad, like worse for the environment. Can be worse for the environment. Worse là tệ hơn á. Can be worse, would be worse for the environment in the distant future. In the distant future. In the distant future. Trong một cái tương lai xa. Okay. In the distant future. Okay, so mình nói vậy thôi.